Welcome back. You're watching KTN News Desk. A Chinese consultant firm hired by the Kenya Pipeline Corporation to design the construction of a 450-kilometer modern pipeline from Mombasa to Nairobi says it was not consulted over the variation in figures on the delayed projects. The firm's project manager, Xing Yang, said Nyara consultants did not approach them when they varied the cost on delayed work from 11 billion shillings to 4.4 billion. Our senior parliamentary reporter, Patrick Amimo, has been following up on this story and now joins us live with an update from Parliament. Patrick, quite a revelation there from that Chinese firm. How was it received by members?
Thank you, Akisa. This is a matter that has been ongoing with regard to this controversy on whether the Kenya Pipeline Corporation, this particular project was given to Zakemi International. At that time, it quoted 43 billion shillings. But as the project was awarded in 2014 and it was supposed to be completed in 2016. But for 18, the construction period was to be 18 months. But then the project has delayed. We saw last week Kenya Pipeline Corporation come here and said that hopefully by end of July or end of this month or early August, that pipeline project will have reached Nairobi, and probably that time now we'll see our fuel pumped from Mombasa rightly. But then there is an issue about the the payments that is supposed to be paid. Already Kenya Pipeline Corporation has agreed to pay 4.4 billion shillings, but we've seen the ministry come and say no until a third scale is brought on board to try to explain this, verify these particular costs. And now joining me is the chairperson of the National Assembly's Public Investments Committee, who's just been meeting with those, the design of this particular project, just to share with us, really, the designer says he was not consulted over these particular variations.
Actually, what he has confirmed was that he's the one who drew up. He drew up the whole terms of reference. He drew up the whole qualifications as to what needs to be assessed, and that is what the basis at which the scheduler was advertised. He even went ahead and said that it should be from the Kenya Association of Arbitrators, which is what exactly transpired. His argument is that the aftermath of the report is what was not shared with him. The current contract does not necessarily say that he has to see the aftermath of that, but he is the one. And in fact, the reasoning for that is in the event that they came up with a figure which the contractor was not happy with, then the next level of action would have been arranging for this particular scheduler. And then that is what has transpired. There were three angles that we were trying to assess today. One was the issue of conflict of interest, because you can't have a consulting company having its own affiliate company bidding, and you can't be the one who is doing the tender evaluation, doing the tender review and everything else, and then one of the companies that bid is a company affiliated and associated with you. There's a definite ethical and conflict of interest. The second element that was there was up to what level were they involved in the scheduling, because we've heard on the other side that they were not involved. Yes, they were involved. In their own words, they said it, yet yes, they are the ones who drew up the reference points on how the scheduler should be, and it is what was included in the tender document. And then thereafter, the only thing they've said is that they were only given the report last Tuesday, which the committee has given them the option and opinion of going through that report as well.
Looking at it, the PS for Petroleum and Mining, Andrew Kamau, said that they were not consulted. It appears they are in line with that. But KPC says the consultant was aware of this variation.
Yes, the consultant is claiming otherwise, and the PS as well. And the only thing that I asked whether there's any official communication to this effect, and he said that there was no official communication, that they have not been involved. The only involvement that is there is through email communication, which he has confirmed that he's the one who gave those particular pointers. The PS as well only verified this information by telephone. Even that, there's no official communication regarding the same. The third pointer that is there, which we will be seeking guidance and authority from the Speaker, is the element of some of the delays were caused because of engineers faulty designs, the consultants designs which were faulty, as per claimed by the contractor. Of course, that will now mean for Parliament to have a special independent eye. We need a specialist to be able to assess whether it is true that those delays were caused by that. Needless to say, the product, which is oil, is reaching Nairobi on Wednesday. It is actually going to be commissioned. That means we will be there as a committee to witness that the oil has reached there. The issue here is now the balance amount of monies to be paid to the contractor. We need value for money. This is the second largest. It would have been the third largest, but this is the second largest project after the SGR.
Thank you so much. That's Chairperson of PIC, Abdul Samad Nas, just trying to share with us the controversy surrounding the pipeline project, but giving positive news that the project ultimately will be in Nairobi, though at a higher cost than earlier projected. Back to you, Akisa.